Thank you, Asher. Good afternoon, family, friends, and staff, and congratulations, class of 2025. I want you all to look how far you've come and be extremely proud of the hardships you've surpassed. You deserve to be here right now because of your determination, diligence, and intellect. Though this graduation is a milestone of all our achievements, those achievements couldn't have been possible without the help of our peers and, most importantly, our teachers. To be a teacher is one of life's greatest callings. They're the keepers of knowledge, advice, and inspiration. Being a teacher doesn't just stop in the classroom between 7:45 and 2:30. Teachers are all around us and can be found in something as simple as your home. For me, the influence of great teachers extend beyond school walls and into my own family. My mom, Annie, and my Nana are both French teachers, and my other grandma, Deza, is a science professor. Let's just say that the off switch on their inner teacher seems to be broken in the best way possible. When preparing for the speech, I asked my mom for her advice. Her response was to stick a pencil in my mouth. I was confused on how this would help, but apparently, practicing a speech with a pencil in your mouth can help you enunciate words better, which in turn enhances your speech delivery. See, Mom, I'm saying the words correctly. My family's love for learning has shaped how I think and grow. My dad, Gilbert, has taught me through his energy, passion, and steady drive. He's the kind of person who leads from the front, always pushing forward for more, striving for discipline, and encouraging me to meet challenges head on. I've also been fortunate enough to learn from both my grandpas, who each lead with wisdom, patience, and guidance. Together, my parents and 4 grandparents have been my foundation. Their example has been my first classroom, and I'm endlessly grateful for the lessons they've taught me about resilience, compassion, and the kind of person I hope to become. My love for learning deepened when I met the teachers of WJ. The community at Walter Johnson emphasizes learning not through its rigorous curriculum, but through the passionate teachers you meet across your high school journey. 3 teachers in particular have given comfort, shown kindness, and encouraged drive: Ms. Kinani, Ms. Brager, and Mr. Kuenkamp. Ms. Kinani, a French language teacher, has created a universal language of kindness that has extended to many WJ students. Ms. Kinani's loving nature was why students found a haven during lunch in her classroom and received guidance from her words of wisdom. Her dedication has taught us how education with a kind approach continues the scope of one's life. Next, I'd like to highlight everyone's favorite teacher friend, Ms. Brager. Ms. Brager, a math teacher, has demonstrated the power of empathy and understanding in teaching. Ms. Brager shows genuine care for her students' livelihoods, putting no definition on students by the grade they receive in her class. Rather, she strives to learn about who they are and who they want to be. Her friendliness has not only made students feel comfortable enough to ask the dumb questions, but also been the catalyst of student success. Last, but certainly not least, is a social studies teacher and our senior class sponsor, Mr. Kuenkamp. Since 9th grade, Mr. K has guided my growth to be a better leader. One of the first things he asked the freshman class officers to do was to write a mission statement for our 4 years together. The statement carried us through decisions, challenges, and growth. And over the years, Mr. K has showed us that leadership means having a vision, working together, and trusting others. Our teachers, counselors, and all the educators in our school building have shaped what we know and what we become. They have showed us that learning isn't confined to textbooks. It's about building genuine connections, understanding ourselves, and taking these lessons into the world. As we look to the next chapter of our lives, let's close this one by recognizing the teacher who has been like a cool aunt for many of us during our high school years. A Walter Johnson English teacher and our National Honor Society sponsor, I'm honored to introduce this dedicated teacher. So please join me in welcoming Mrs. Claire Lipsitz.
Gracias.